Most people recognize the value of therapy dogs in helping individuals of all ages who face challenging or stressful situations. These specially trained canines provide support for a remarkable range of needs, from detecting seizures to calming those with hyperactivity disorders. One particularly important role these dogs have taken on is helping children feel safe while testifying in courtrooms. For anyone who has experienced testifying in court, the stress and anxiety can be overwhelming. Now imagine facing that experience as a child. The intimidating environment, formal procedures, and the presence of unfamiliar adults can make sharing difficult truths nearly impossible for young witnesses. This is where therapy dogs have made an extraordinary difference. Among these remarkable therapy dogs is Carl, a 65-pound white boxer who changed one young girl's life forever. What makes Carl unique is that he's deaf, a characteristic that has become his greatest asset in the courtroom setting. Carl is part of the Companions for Courage campaign, a program that brings specially trained canines into courtrooms to support children who must testify. The U.S. court system has increasingly recognized the need for trauma-sensitive measures when children are involved in legal proceedings, and therapy dogs have proven to be one of the most effective solutions. Carl's deafness serves a crucial purpose in his work. While other dogs might be startled or distracted by the sudden noises in a courtroom, the bang of a gavel, raised voices during objections, or the general commotion, Carl remains perfectly calm. His sole focus stays on the child he's there to comfort, creating a stable presence during intensely stressful moments. Training Carl presented unique challenges for his handler, Joanne. Having previously trained 3 boxers to become therapy dogs, Joanne had never worked with a deaf dog before. Traditional verbal commands wouldn't work, so she developed a creative solution. She taught Carl American Sign Language. Through patient training, Carl learned to respond to hand signals, allowing him to follow commands without hearing them. This innovative approach helped him excel in his work since he could understand what was required of him through visual cues alone. What began as a potential limitation became Carl's superpower. Joanne also taught Carl a special hand signal that children could easily use, a secret code that made him approachable and gave the children a sense of control in environments where they often felt powerless. With a simple hand movement, they could bring Carl to their side whenever they needed his comforting presence. Carl's impact is best illustrated through the story of one young girl who needed to testify against a man who had abused her. When the day came for her to appear in court, she was terrified at the prospect of facing her abuser. Before entering the courtroom, the girl asked Joanne a heartbreaking question. "Can Carl protect me?" Her fear was palpable, and in that moment, Carl's role expanded beyond comfort to become a symbol of safety and protection. During the weeks before the trial, Carl had accompanied the girl through depositions and preparation sessions. These preliminary meetings helped build her trust in Carl and gave her the courage to tell her story despite her fears. When she finally entered the courtroom and saw the defendant, she froze. In that critical moment, she used the special hand signal Joanne had taught her. Carl immediately came to sit beside her, providing the security she desperately needed. Throughout her testimony, she gently ran her feet along his fur, drawing strength from his calm, reassuring presence. With Carl by her side, the young girl successfully completed her testimony. Her courage, bolstered by Carl's unwavering support, ultimately led to the conviction of her abuser. He was sentenced to prison, unable to harm anyone else, an outcome that might not have been possible without the assistance of one deaf therapy dog. News of Carl's work with the young girl spread rapidly online, reaching millions of people worldwide. This publicity brought much-needed attention to the K9 Circuit program and highlighted the profound impact therapy dogs can have in legal settings. Carl's relationship with the children he helps doesn't end when the trial concludes. He continues to provide support outside the courtroom, helping them process their experiences and move forward with their lives. He travels through each day unaware that he's a hero to these children. He simply wants to be their friend. Carl is just one of many therapy dogs now serving in courtrooms across the nation. The Companions for Courage program has expanded significantly, with numerous dogs now trained to support children during legal proceedings. Bella, a calm and loyal Doberman Pinscher, who offers reassurance to children testifying in courtrooms. Boomer, a Sheltie Poodle mix who not only helps children, but also assists in training new therapy dogs. Daisy Mai, a Pomeranian who has been a therapy dog since 2011 and works at children's hospitals. Connie, an American Akita rescue who overcame a difficult puppyhood to help others stay calm. Matilda, called Tilly, whose name means mighty in battle, fitting for a dog who was abandoned and sick as a puppy, but recovered to help others. Essie, a rescue mixed breed who has found her purpose in the Companions for Courage community. Josie, a rescue who has logged over 2,000 hours helping seniors, children, and others since her training. Maverick, a golden doodle born in 2014, who visits schools and nursing homes. These therapy dogs don't only assist children who testify, they also provide comfort to judges who work long, emotionally draining hours presiding over difficult cases. Judge Lattimore, for example, has found valuable companionship through these therapy dogs during challenging court sessions. What makes therapy dogs like Carl so special is that they don't treat the people they help as patients. They offer genuine friendship, unconditional love, and a sense of security that allows vulnerable individuals to find their voice in intimidating situations. Carl may not realize he's a hero, but his legacy extends far beyond the individual lives he's touched. As one of the pioneers in courtroom therapy dog work, he has helped pave the way for similar programs across the nation, ensuring that more children have the support they need when facing the difficult task of testifying. Through the dedication of dogs like Carl and handlers like Joanne, the justice system has become more accessible and less traumatic for its youngest participants, proving that sometimes the most powerful legal advocates have 4 paws and a wagging tail.